They call us the enlightened ones. We bring facts. We coming from a unique perspective that's black. We talk about everything from sports to the news, the hottest new music or them social issues. They call us the enlightened ones. We think different. They call us the enlightened ones. We think deeper. They call us the enlightened ones. We think different. They call us the enlightened ones. We think deeper.
Yo. Welcome back to another week of the Unlike Ones podcast. As always, you got your boy Deuce in the building. Got my man Don with me. What's going on with you, boss?
Hey, what's up, family? How you doing today?
Chilling, man. Got James with us. What's going on, baby?
Yes,
Yo,
sir,
what's up, fellas? What's up?
Cooling, man. We got a special guest with us, a mechanical engineer, our man Tony Jones. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Good morning.
Tony, man, good to have you on, man. Appreciate you taking time out for us, man, and just giving us a chance to get inside the world of engineering that is, to me, such a broad thing. It just makes my head hurt even thinking about it.
Hey,
So I'm definitely excited to get into this and learn more about you in general, as well as your field. So let's go and get to it, man. Let's jump into our mental health check-ins. Where's everybody at this week? And asking now, I'm a little bit scared because we did an IG live and Don came out with a 15 out the gate,
15,
man.
Boy, out the gate.
You know what I'm saying? He was man was
I
on
was
one.
late in the day too, bro.
Yeah.
Late, the day was over. This nigga still at a 15.
Yeah, man.
Feeling good, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'll start us off. Shit, I'm at about a 9.5. You know, I had a family reunion yesterday. It was great. Wasn't as hot as it was supposed to be, but that's probably just because we was at Jacobson Park right by the water. So, you know, by the water, keep that breeze coming in. So it was nice. And then went hung out with them yesterday to watch the fight, got to kick it with them and drink and stuff like that. So that was cool.
I got you.
Right there.
I just want y'all to know too, James thought his family reunion was gonna start on time. I'm just putting that out there.
At 12.
My man thought they was gonna start.
None started on time yesterday.
Hey, we knew damn well that was.
He said shit, they ain't even started cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I even showed up an hour late to both events. I showed up an hour late to the cookout, and I was an hour late to the house, and still nobody was there on time.
You helped set up is what you did.
Exactly. Hey, you too old not to be knowing that's what the park was gonna happen.
Come on,
I was an hour late, bro. I was an hour late.
Early. Go ahead and put them gloves on because you assist.
You getting to work? Yeah, you working. You either working or you gonna get some last minute shit. Like, hey, since you got here, man, go ahead and run back out grabbing some ice, man. You know something coming.
All right.
Yeah, that's smoke break.
Let me see. I'll go next. I'm gonna put myself at I put 9.2. I had my chapter retreat with my brothers where we just kind of get together for our upcoming fraternal year, go over budgets, make sure everything is everything but what we want to do, community involvement, things like that. We also were able to give out $1,000 scholarship to somebody as they go to VCU. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We try to do our part, man. So it was good, man. Got to sit back, had our wives and everything out there as well too. Just I always love being around older Black men in general, just to get that wisdom from them, man, and just soak it all up, learn it. We don't know how long a lot of them going to be here, so I just try to enjoy them as much as I can anytime I get. But yeah, 9.2. I'd be a tad bit higher, but I did just hit me yesterday that my daughter's starting back soccer. This upcoming week, so I'm like, here we go, man. And it's hot as hell. Ain't no shade at them soccer fields, man. I'm like, I just hate watching soccer in general at that age. Shit, any age, really. But yeah, it's I just gotta mentally prepare for it, man. That's where I'm at. Where you at, Don?
Let's see, man. I'm probably at a 10 this week, fellas. Excuse me.
Down from 15, okay.
Yeah, down 15, make it more realistic, man. So this is my first recording in the new house. I was talking
Okay.
to dudes when I logged in. It was like, man, it's different being in a different setup.
Yeah, different
So
background. I love it.
yeah, man. So I'm trying to get all this figured out, and I'm in the man cave that's currently empty right now, like minus but a little 20-inch TV that I got over right next to me, just so I can have something else. But life's good, man. Like I said, just moved into my new house. Trying to get
Mm.
everything unboxed, painting rooms, unboxing stuff, just trying to get the lay of everything, man. It's a blessing. It's been a long time coming for me and the wife. So I'm excited, man. I'm super excited.
Definitely ain't mad at that. Definitely ain't mad at that. And again, man, just extremely proud of you, man, dog. It's a it's something that scares the shit out of a lot of people, man. They just don't do it. There's a lot of people that don't get into ownership that would like to. They just don't put in the work, man. And I know y'all put in that work for years to get what you needed, man. So it's always good seeing that payoff, man. So I definitely proud of you. And love you, man. That's some dope stuff right there.
Appreciate you, bro.
Tony, man, welcome to the show. What you on, man? How you feeling today?
Oh, I feel good. It's Sunday, start of the week. I would say I'm at a 9 myself.
Mm-hmm.
Today's the usual: get up, clean up, cook dinner from Sunday to last to Wednesday. Just in the
Mm-hmm.
routine. Go out,
Yeah.
get 5-6 miles in this heat, hit these weights, and get ready
Whew.
for Monday.
Yeah, my man, ready, man. You got a whole you meal
You got a
prep?
hell of a plan.
Yeah,
Okay,
it makes it
yeah.
easy, man. It saves you time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely with it, man. I like it. Everybody's nice and high, man. It's definitely feel good, man. It's a nice Sunday. We woke up, man. We on this side of the ground, man. So it's always a blessing, man. I don't take days for granted anymore. Uh,
Nah.
you just never know, man. You just gotta enjoy your blessings, keep working hard, love people, take care of each other. That's what life's all about to me, man. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So, mechanical engineer. Um, like I said, starting off, the word engineer is just so broad to
Broad.
normal people like me. So what exactly is an engineer?
So in layman's terms, the best way to put it, we got a problem, you got to fix it. I
Yeah.
don't care what it is. If you don't know what it is, you need to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe what an engineer does. So mechanical, I mean, that's the most broadest field.
Mm-hmm.
You got civil, you got chemical, you got electrical. Mechanicals know a little bit about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
we can talk to those people in those disciplines and figure out a solution.
Oh man.
Just general, I mean, that no matter where you are, you're probably going to use some type of 3D software, SolidWorks, Creo's what we use at where I work at now, just basically 3D modeling.
Mm-hmm.
2D drawings, especially taking a print or a part, looking at it, you got your measurements, your dimensions, material type, that's going to be on there. A lot of us hate it, but you got to talk. We're proficient in Office, all the studio, I guess, applications. I mean, it's hard to nail down because I mean, every day you don't know what you're walking into. It could be this
Got
one day, or you might have plans on getting this done. You come in, it's something different.
Yeah.
I know something about everything, man. And I'm just jealous in general. When I first joined the army and enlisted, I was getting ready to figure out what job I was going to do. I did the ASVAB test, kind of like a proficiency test, kind of let you know what you would fit in. So the first one, MOS is what they're called, jobs I got was combat engineer in the army. You know, I'm like, shit, I don't know nothing about engineering, but I was like, it sounds dope. Combat engineer at that. I was like, it sounds dope. End up failing my physical, and when I went back and passed the physical, that job was no longer available. So I was sick. So I'm always like, man, I wonder what would have happened if I'd have went down that road. Got to learn that side of things, man. So another reason why I'm excited having you on, man, just to get into a world that I wanted to get into and really had no idea about. But yeah, it's just dope, man. So I know you said it's a little bit all over, but what's a typical like work day for you?
So recently I switched from a manufacturing engineer to a sourcing engineer, but I'll go with the manufacturing engineer because that's more hands-on. But that day I gotta have coffee in the morning. That's no matter what's going on.
I feel
So
that.
first thing, coffee, check emails, make sure there's nothing urgent, nothing's burning down. Do that. Next thing, I go out on the floor, grab my clipboard. So they're real big on twerk specs. So I do those monthly, but say that's a day. So I have my clipboard. Each tool would have a number, and I would go through and take every tool and check it to make sure it was in spec. After that was done, I would kind of just basically follow up on processes and make sure they were following the procedures. So we have a documentation called SOI, Standard Operating Instructions. So basically, as an engineer, you write down what tool they use, what gets done first, what gets done second, and that whole process to make sure it's repeatable and that the quality's there. So that would be one thing that I would do. We also test every machine. So that's where Donovan's mom is. So every machine gets tested. So we go down there, we test every function from 1 through 10, wherever it is. Some machines have less features, some have more, but occasionally things fail. So then you troubleshoot why it's failing. When I first started there, I was scared. I mean, it's a whole machine. I'd never did anything with it.
That'd be intimidating as hell. Oh my God.
And it's live, 240 volts, 480 volts. And if you do something wrong, you can get fried in there. But the main thing is don't touch it with both your hands at the same time. Or if it's hot, don't put your finger on it. But so you grab a wiring diagram and work your way back. So if it's a heater that's not working, start at the end component and work your way back. And you look at it that way, it makes it a whole lot more easier. So you got the quality side of it there as well. Then also being in a factory, you got the safety part. So you make sure that every station is ergonomic. The tools are the right tools, or they're at the right stations where they can't hurt themselves. Everything has a place. So they have something called like 5S. So basically it's like sort, shine. So you keep everything in order, and that all comes down to the engineer on the floor.
No, man.
Dang, I didn't know that.
That's a lot, man.
So how early are you getting there compared to everybody else on the floor?
So my situation is unique. I'm a single dad, so I should be there right around 6:30ish, then get off at 3:30. But my kids are with me and me only. So I take them to school, and school starts at 7:15. I got an hour drive, so I'm already automatically late before I even start driving. So I get there right around 8:20, but they've already been there for about an hour or so. And then I stay a little later. So typically you can get there early and stay late, and if something's going on or project, you figure it out. You might work in there for 12 hours and get the same pay. But it's got to get done.
Yep, it's got to get done, man. That's really dope. That's a lot, man. Just hearing the day-to-day, man. A lot of responsibilities on you. So what made you even want to get into it? Like, how did you get to this point?
So like you, I took the ASVAB back in high school, but I've always been very mechanical. I'm a car guy. So like I'm a little older. So that's when Fast and Furious first came out. Before they even came out, I was already on the cars. I mean, I used to watch Dukes of Hazzard. So when they jumped over the bridge, like
you was on it.
Yeah, I was on it. So I'm a car guy. So I got into that, and I wanted to be a mechanic. My mom was like, "You're too smart for that." Like I was actually valedictorian.
Oh wow!
Oh damn, nice.
Yeah, like the one gave the speech, everything. I wanted to be a mechanic. My mom's like, "You're too smart for that. Do that as a side hustle." And I listened to her. So I wanted to be a mechanical engineer, and it was hard. I mean, at one point I thought about switching, and I did switch. So I got an associate in arts and science because I switched to something else. And I was like, I want to go back to doing what I started doing. And I finished out. So wanting to be a mechanic, just mechanically inclined, and I got in trouble for tearing my bike up when I was younger because I was trying to figure out how it worked. But I used to take my mom's vacuums apart, put them back together, and then all this stuff worked when I got done. So I just like knowing how things work, and that's kind of what triggered me to be an engineer.
I think it's beautiful too about your mom, pushing you like, nah, don't stop there. You so much more than that.
She had that vision before you had the vision.
That ain't shit no mechanics or nothing like that. That's still complex stuff. But it is good having those people that can push you to be like, I see in you what you don't see in you yet. And then holding on to it and look at you now, man. So I definitely think that's definitely a beautiful thing right there, man, having somebody in your corner like that. So in your field, are there a lot of minorities?
There are, but it's like so you have your typical, like when I was in school, it would be a class of a class of 400 people. You might have another black guy. It was probably, out of 400, might be 5 of us. But then you got the Indians, Chinese people. Of course, you got Caucasians. So, that was cool. But there's also NSBE, this National Society of Black Engineers. So that exists. So we're out there, we're not in one group. And as far as in my building organization, I think it's like maybe 2 of us.
Oh, wow.
And there's a lot of Africans as well. So, that's still diversity, but it's not very many African Americans that grew up in America that are really doing it.
That's crazy.
That you see. We exist, you don't see a lot of us.
Why do you think it's like that, though, where you don't see a lot of African Americans in it?
I would say it starts maybe with the school systems. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Columbus, Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and inner city schools. I mean, I don't say that they don't have the best resources, but
They
them
don't.
because really they now they're pumping it though to where I went to college for free in high school
Wow.
because they're trying to promote that, but you got to actually know about the programs and actually go after it. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say it starts there and just having a role model to kind of push you. My mom was like, you can do this and do that at the same time, which I'm a mechanic now, but having that drive to go a little harder is what
Mm-hmm.
did it.
Oh yeah, it's interesting too because I think about my father and just how he kind of pushed me. He's trying to push me in that direction because when I grew up, I was kind of like you to where I had that brain of like I want to know how stuff works. Like, and especially for me, it was really computers and just trying to figure out how it works. And I did some classes in high school, just randomly, even though I wanted to be the cool kid, took a couple of what was seemed as nerdy classes and learned how to build computers and stuff. And I really wish I would have hung on to it, man. And really pushed for it. But I got social pressures got the best of me. I didn't stick with it. But again, going back to my dad though, that's one thing. Just speaking of like resources and stuff like that, he's always tried to push me to get my kids into like private schools for that reason because I think about my experience in public schools. I was never even taught what an engineer was, let alone what goes
Mm-hmm.
into it or anything like that. So when you talk about like inner city, I can only imagine how much a lot of inner city kids even know about engineering, especially ones that look like us. It's crazy thinking about it and thinking about how the resources that we could get out there and how many more we could have because we're really big on that representation, man. The more we see looking like us doing it, the more we realize, hey, it's possible for us to get there, no matter what our background is. We're like, it is a possibility to get there,
Mm-hmm.
and we have people like you that open themselves up for us to where we can even ask questions on how your journey was, things like that. So I definitely think that's dope. So do you face any challenges at your job or just in the field in general, being one of few African Americans, or you think it's all pretty good and well diverse and smooth?
You have your people. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody like
Yeah.
so. I mean, it's not necessarily just being an engineer. I think it's just being in corporate America. That's what it
Mm-hmm.
boils down to. So you have some people that were maybe raised how they were raised and they're in positions of power, and
Oh
you got to
yeah.
deal with them. I got somebody right now that's like that. I mean, they went as far as having a spreadsheet where they clocked me coming in. Oh, you were 2 minutes late this day. You left on time this day.
Wow.
Ah,
Like, yeah, they
dang.
had a whole spreadsheet. Oh, in 2 hours, you didn't. I mean, in 2 weeks, you didn't work 2 hours. And I'm like, man, I'm behind
Wow.
people in HR that they're behind me. They're
Yeah.
following me, but where are you clocking them at? And they're not. So I mean, you have that, and we know what it
That's
is. We've been
crazy.
dealing with this our whole life.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, you just trying to like have your little meeting, take your ride up or whatever they're gonna try to do to you. In the back of your head, you know what it is, but you say okay and keep on going.
Take it on the
I mean, because
chin.
the quality of work is there, and it just comes
Mm-hmm.
back down to being minority, and it's
Mm-hmm.
sad, but that's the world we live in.
Yeah, nah, definitely. And like you said, I think it is just like a corporate America type thing, man. Especially the higher level up you are.
Mm-hmm.
They're not used to seeing you at those levels or in complex fields or anything either. So it's just like they want to make it a little bit more difficult. But
Mm-hmm.
that's like you said, man, that's kind of every field, man. So what are
Mm-hmm.
some kind of misconceptions that you would say you hear about engineering that probably aren't true?
Well, some of the misconceptions are true. Like you seen Big Bang Theory, like you got Sheldon, he's kind of weird, socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Yep.
engineers like that. They're not the life of the party, and they're not outgoing. They're not going to dance. And the
Mm-hmm.
funny part is those things are true for the most part. They like being loners. Like I was the guy that would do the whole project by myself. I'm like, here, put your name on here. Like,
Oh
don't
wow.
mess my, you're not gonna mess my A up.
Yeah, I'm
So
right there
that
with
is
you.
true. But I mean, um, like I said, I'm not a loner. I'm not shy. Like, so that's kind of why they move me because I have people skills. A lot of us
Okay.
don't have that. So
I
it's a
can see that,
misconception, but it
man.
also has some truth.
Yeah, I can definitely see that though, man. When somebody's got those complex brains like you and some of these other engineers, man, it's like it almost feels like you're a little bit above everybody. Like I don't understand how they don't understand, so you just kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah. That happens. That happens. That
you're like I don't
happens.
want to sit here and have to dummy myself down in a way to try to get to that level. So I definitely understand, and I come across some people. I'm like, I get why you the way you are, because I'm down here,
What's
with my
up?
brain processing you on a whole nother level, man.
Yeah.
But that's definitely dope. How's the industry kind of evolved since you've been in it?
I would say now what I'm seeing is a lot of the older people, they're aging out and they're retiring. So
Hmm.
now it's like the new wave, like my generation, to where now I'm the older guy now. And I remember I came in, I was a young guy. So I'm
Yeah.
seeing that happen. Um, so when Corona hit, just having to be flexible, that was something that really happened a lot too. Like you might have one part on your drawing,
Hmm.
and that was my job was for like a year, was finding alternate parts as a sourcing engineer. It's like, okay, well, we don't have
Dang.
this, we get this. This has the same spec. So just being uh adaptable or flexible and just being able to move on a drop of a dime. This isn't
Hmm.
working. Okay. So problem solving was always a problem, but now it's definitely like it's second nature.
Oh man.
Um, Automation is a big thing. Like the AI is crazy too. Like that hasn't even really hit for real,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was
mean,
gonna ask you, how's
Johnson,
that affecting y'all's industry, like everybody else's? Is it having any kind of impact? I know you said it's just kind of getting started. What's that looking like?
I would say the AI is behind a lot of those semiconductors and those chips.
Hmm.
Oh
So
yeah.
a lot of those parts you need require those. So automotive's eating those up.
Oh
We're
yeah.
paying more for stuff like, yeah. So the AI is going to be really big in the future.
You think that's gonna take away jobs from engineers?
Maybe it could, but I mean, it's a lot of stuff that a person has to do though. I mean, like
Yeah.
we have, like I said, those 3D models, so you can draw whatever you want to in a drawing, and we call
Hmm.
that cartoon world, right? Once
Hmm.
it comes time to actually make it, a lot of those fine dimensions you made on that computer in real life don't translate because you got metal, you got to bend. There's always a time you might
Hmm.
stack up and things crash. So
Hmm.
somebody's got to fix that.
Yeah, that's one thing I think about all the time with AI is just, like troubleshooting and things that don't exactly fit correctly from the drawings to how it actually looks in the
The human
field.
judgment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's things you can't replace with AI that only humans can do. So I think with that aspect of it, I don't think it's going to take away too many jobs. I'm sure it's going to take away some jobs, but
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
just that's just me looking at it from the construction side of things. When we get these drawings and stuff like that, and we look at them, it's like it looks good on the paper, but I'm over here trying to put it
Yeah.
up here. It ain't gonna fit, so we gotta adjust it. So it's always
Hmm.
yeah,
gonna be that part of it.
yeah.
Nah. And I think that's dope too, because both of y'all's fields kind of go hand in hand.
Hmm.
What y'all have to do, man, just putting it on paper, making it look good, and then making it happen. It's a whole story with it. And I'm sitting here thinking about being an engineer and having to troubleshoot. Like my job, I'm a consultant for a software company, so it's always I got to figure out a solution to this problem. But on top of that, you got to know how to design and do stuff too. So
Yeah.
how was that, trying to figure out how to create illustrations, designs, things like that?
I mean, like I said when I first started, it's a problem. We don't care how you get it done, figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely is having like a concept and then try to make it real. You
Hmm.
definitely fail 5, 6 times, 10 times, and nobody knows about it. They can see the finished product
hmm
It's
because
Hmm.
your
true.
job is to get it done. So
It's true.
you might take one angle and realize that's not going to work. Take another angle, that's not going to work. And I mean, it hits you at the most random times. You could be on a walk or in the shower, or just driving to work, and then boom, it hits you. Like, oh, okay, it works. You're like, okay, yeah. That's the satisfaction is. It's not easy, and then once you get it to work, you feel
Hmm.
satisfied. So that's
Yeah.
one thing I do love about my job is that it's very, very difficult, but once you get it to work out, that satisfaction you get.
Oh, that
Oh,
completion.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. I definitely
Absolutely.
know that feeling right there, man. I definitely know that feeling. As soon as we get them lights on, I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked.
yes,
It
everything
worked.
worked out perfectly.
Oh man, I know we talked about AI a little bit, but what other like technology advancement are you most excited about in your field, and why?
That's a hard one. It could be a lot of stuff. I would say now we're getting more from analog to digital with our
Hmm.
design. So we're going through refreshes right now. So we're going from a lot of push buttons and like push buttons to touch screens and just getting more innovative. Like now, you know how everybody has an iPhone, a tablet. So now we're kind of
Hmm.
catching on that way to where now it looks pretty and still works and it's still durable.
Hmm.
So that's just a new innovation. So with my job now, I'm over all the plants. So I'm on the divisional level. I'm right below corporate. I was just in a plant, but I moved up,
Okay.
and now I'm helping all the plants. So we got one in Canada, one in Kentucky, one in Ohio, one in Pennsylvania, and we're all kind of getting on that technological wave to where it looks more aesthetically pleasing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm happy about that.
So you travel a lot, bouncing between the plants?
I do. I try to do it during the summertime when my kids or with my mom or my grandma, to where I have flexibility, because when school's in, it's a tight ship. I mean, literally, wake up, school, work, pick them up, come home, homework, dinner, bedtime. Like it's so it's I don't have time for work. But yeah, my first trip out of the country was with this job here. They got my passport for me. We were outsourcing a project, and I went to Canada. I went to Mississauga. It's a suburb of Toronto, and I mean, yeah, it's nice. Everything's paid for your company credit card, out, car, dinner, hotel, whatever you need, it's paid for.
Yeah, that's love right there.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
that's love.
That's super dope. So what's your ultimate, like, you know, where you want to be at? Where's your main goal at? Where you want to see Tony Jones at in, say, about 5-10 years?
So I believe in being high enough but low enough. So I don't want to be like CEO level, but I definitely could do like maybe a step below a director of engineering. They're trying to put me more into the operation side, and I'm steadfast in being an engineer. So I'm trying to like ride that line, but I want to be higher up in engineering, maybe have a few engineers under me, and be like an engineering manager is what I would like to do. So some of the new guys are coming in that don't really know the ropes, are kind of green still, kind of showing them what I know and how to look at it. Like when I first started, I was scared because I was looking at the whole problem with one, break it down into sections, just that knowledge you learn as you do it, pass it on to them, and make sure that they have trouble, I can help them out.
Oh yeah. Nah, that's beautiful, man. I definitely feel you on that. I'm like, yeah, I want to be up there, but not all the way up there.
Not all the way up there. I want to be low enough to where it is.
Let me stay on the radar a little bit. You know what I mean? But no, I definitely understand that. And my last question for you, man, is just you know, what advice would you give to any minority? I think about especially African American kids that are looking into getting into engineering. What kind of advice would you give them?
It's definitely going to be challenging. Like I definitely went to tutoring all day. I mean, so being at the library is a big thing. Like try and be at home and do your homework. That's one thing, but going to the library, you feel like you have a sense of togetherness. Everybody else is in there doing something they don't want to do. They're studying.
Yep.
It's true. It's full. So I mean, that's when I started drinking coffee, getting ready for finals. But I mean, just reach out, join groups like NSBE, National Society of Black Engineers, join a fraternity. Just have other people that look like you. You want to say they could be doing whatever, psychology, criminal justice, but it's still you see people like you around you. So surround yourself with the right people, put the work in. You're gonna. I mean, if you fail, so that's one thing too. I came in as valedictorian. I'd never failed. That first year of college, smack me up. You know what I'm saying? Like
I bet, man. From being on top, man.
I would do it from a lot of classes. So learn how to fail. And once you learn how to fail, I mean, you got the first little bump and bruise. It's like having a fresh pair of white shoes. They're gonna get dirty. Get that first stain on them and keep on going.
I think that's big, especially in the engineering field and construction field in general. You gotta learn that you're going to have some mistakes. You're going to have some learning pains that you got to go through to get to where you want to be at. It's just, you got to understand it's just part of life. It's part of life. You're gonna take some L's. You got to learn how to get back up from them L's though. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, bro.
Yeah, I have to say, don't be messing up nothing in my buildings and nothing.
Just make sure they small mistakes. Small mistakes. Don't make the big mistakes.
Come to me after you ironed all that shit out somewhere else.
Just don't fuck up my shit.
Yep.
Oh man. Anybody got anything else for Tony, man?
Nah, man. I'm just glad you were. We got you on, man. It's been a couple of months. Been a couple of months of trying to get you on. I'm glad. Thank you for being patient with us.
Oh yeah, man. Sure. It's like I said, man, it's something I've always wanted to get into. I've had that brain my whole life of I gotta know how something works. Like I'm just one of them people, I can't even make any kind of decision to buy something without doing like a ton of research on it. I gotta know how it works before it even gets to me. You know what I'm saying? How do I put it together? Like, damn, you ain't even ordered it yet. And you already know the full assembly instructions and everything. My wife gets on me on it all the time, but it's something I definitely would have loved to had a little bit more knowledge about. Younger high school, you just worried about like, and for me, sports and girls, things like that, man. I didn't think about the whole. What about your career? What do you want to do that you're actually good at? And I think that's one thing that's hard as minorities is knowing how to, profit yourself off of something that you're just naturally good at. I feel like we get stuck in different jobs and positions that aren't really us, and that's why it just never works out. And it's just a never-ending cycle. We end up depressed, things like that, because it's not what we are. So we got to figure out how to monetize, off our skills that we already have, and then just sharpen those skills that we already have. Because some very educated people, man, some very skillful, artistic people. So I'm with you, man. Just getting them resources out, I think will be huge. But and then just having people like you, man, to come on platforms like this and just, tell us your experience, what goes into it. It might be somebody like, hey, I'm about to go into engineering. I heard that, and it's a big hell no. Because after what he just said, I'm good. And then you got some people like, hey, I want that challenge. This man's talking about how challenging and yet rewarding it is. So it might motivate.
And he's not afraid to give that information out too.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's dope, bro. We need more of that.
Thing is, if you'll listen, I'll put you on.
Absolutely, man.
That's how it should be, man. Each one teach one.
Absolutely, man. But again, man, I just appreciate you taking time out for us today. For our listeners, just giving them some free gems. And we just truly love and value, man. We love having that representation out in these fields that are not commonly known for a lot of African Americans. So we definitely love having that. I think about my kids. I know you got kids. They see somebody who looks like them. They know, hey, it is possible. So
yes, sir.
Really do appreciate it, man. We love you, and you definitely welcome anytime here on the Light Ones podcast.
Yes, sir.
Send me an invite. I'll be back.
Absolutely.
Right, appreciate you, Tony, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh
man, definitely good having my man on, man. It's shit sounds complex. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of responsibilities. It's as much as I said I like to do it, now I'm sitting there after listening, I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of glad I went the way I did. Even though, man, I know he's probably making some good money off of that for sure, man. And it's just I know what he's talking about with that satisfaction of doing something, planning all this, putting all this into it, and then you just see it completed. It's like, that's some good satisfaction right there. But now, man, let's keep it moving, man. Let's jump into the pick 'em and leave 'em. What you got for us this week, James?
We're gonna be talking about some food today. Pick 'em and leave 'em.
Lord.
Yes, sir. Too. So these is your fast food restaurants right here. So I'm gonna list them off. We're gonna say which one kick rocks, and then we'll do our top three, and then we'll see which one is the GOAT. Which one is the GOAT? So we got McDonald's, we got Burger King, we got the Taco Bell, Subway, you got your Popeyes, we got Domino's, was that Wendy's, Chipotle, we got IHOP, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, and then Rallies or Checkers, depending on where your location is. Because it changes. So, all right, go ahead.
This list is weird as hell to me.
Oh, it is. It is.
Some of this stuff shouldn't be on here.
I think Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks do not need to be on this list.
I don't think Domino's needs to be on here.
Yeah, my thing is every time they make these, they never group them to where it's like everything's perfect. In the same. Yeah. It's never apples to apples, but that's cool. We work with the parameters we got.
All right. So which one are you gonna kick off of this list?
Chipotle.
Mine's gonna be Dunkin' Donuts.
Chipotle
can kick rocks.
Chipotle was a close second on kick rocks. That was a close second, but Dunkin', I can at least go to Chipotle and make something somewhat work for me. I go to Dunkin's, there's nothing there for me. Coffee's ass, donuts is ass. Like there ain't. You try to get a breakfast sandwich or some heated up bullshit. It's just they need to go ahead and shut that all the way down. And it's weird because in Virginia, dog, when I first moved out here, there's not a lot of Krispy Kremes like that. I got one where I'm at, but where I used to live, there was no Krispy Kreme. And everybody in that like Northern Virginia, DC area be smacking some Dunkin'. So that was the first real time I had some of their donuts. I'm like, yo, this shit is garbage. I'm like, don't ever Yeah, don't compare this shit to no Krispy Kreme. Get this the hell
Man,
out of
I'm looking
here.
at this list. I don't even know which one I want to get rid of. Because you make a valid point, but I be tearing some Dunkin' Donuts up. Yeah, I be tearing that shit up.
The only time I
But
eat it is if somebody brought a box in and they offered me one, and then I'm like, yep, this is why I don't eat this shit.
I gotta be in the mood for some donuts, man. Like stuff like that. I gotta
Mhm.
be like, I'm damn near craving it before I'm actually gonna indulge in a donut.
Any donut in general or just Dunkin'?
Just in general, bro.
Damn.
Just in general.
Fam,
I take a
that's
donut anytime.
willpower. Yeah, it takes willpower for me to not smack some donuts.
I can see a whole box of donuts and I'm gonna look at it like, I ain't feeling it today.
Bro, I gotta ate a
What-
whole big ass meal and you bring out a box of Krispy Kreme. Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm smacking them.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Nah.
Put them in that microwave for about 20 seconds too.
Breach
Let the
pasta.
motherfuckers get
It's
real
so-
soft.
That's some real fat shit.
Breach pasta.
Yeah. Mhm. Also, but according to this list, though, I'm kind of what you do. So according to this list, I gotta get rid of Dunkin'. Just compared to everything else that's on here.
Okay. I feel like you took Don's Chipotle a certain way too, man.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, because I fucks with Chipotle.
Really?
Yes, I will tear some Chipotle up.
Man,
It might fuck my stomach up, but I'm just being honest with you. I like to eat what I like to eat.
I can give you about 3 other things I would eat before Chipotle.
I ain't saying it's gonna be the first choice, but if I ride by it and I ain't seen nothing else I like, I'm pulling in.
Nah,
Okay.
I'll drive that extra 15 minutes out the way to hit you over. I'm gonna take that
Oh,
extra
man.
15.
Oh shit. All right, so we got the ones gone that we don't need.
Yeah.
So
Top
what we doing?
three.
Top three?
Yeah, it's top 3.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all mine. I'm gonna do Rallies. I'm doing Taco Bell, and then I'm doing Domino's.
Taco
Domino's
Bell.
was a curveball. Okay.
I'm going Taco Bell, Rallies, probably Wendy's.
Mm.
Okay, I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. I've eaten too much Wendy's in the past couple of months.
I
the
see. I don't eat a lot
breakfast.
of Wendy's.
It's their breakfast.
I can't do their breakfast, man. I don't like the once it
What?
became mainstream, I didn't feel it. When they used to just
I'm
be
mad I ain't
like
got that button. What do you say? I ain't got that button.
when they had it at like just the airport and like on campuses and shit like that, that Wendy's breakfast hit. But when they made it to where it's like in their restaurants, I feel like it went down, man.
I can see that. I'm not okay. I ain't gonna disagree with you on that.
It
I'm
ain't
just a little
awful.
salty with Wendy's right now because they got the 4 for 4 gone.
Is
They
it?
got these 5 for 5 and then
That
what
biggie
was it,
bag?
6 for 6. Yeah, it's just been pissing me off that they done changed. That they got rid of the 4 for 4. It
So
hurt
it's a
my
5
soul.
for 5?
It's like a $5 biggie bag.
Yeah, that
which is
biggie
basically
bag.
your 4 for 5, basically.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty much
what
it.
is. Yeah, everything just going up. You used to be able to you could get a medium fry and a medium drink and it'd still be under $5.
Damn.
Even
do
with
that
the
nowhere
upcharge.
now.
Can't do that
Nah,
nowhere.
that's a wrap.
Yeah,
That's
I
nowhere
don't-
now.
That's a
I was
wrap.
salty that day.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
What you got? What you got?
Rallies is definitely going on this list. It's funny, we all got two of the same Rallies, Taco Bell. But I gotta give it to the OG McDonald's, man. McDonald's is always there for you when you're in a pinch and you just want something. You like, I already know what I'm gonna get from this. I'm just gonna go to McDonald's, man. Grab me some fries or something, some nuggets. Typically, that's
You know
all I'm
why?
gonna eat: fries and nuggets. I might throw in a Big Mac here and there.
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't even consider McDonald's. Because where I live at right now, I got 4 McDonald's within 5-10 minutes from me, and they all suck.
Mm.
They suck.
I ain't
They're
mad at
trash.
that.
They're
Yeah.
Ice cream
can't-
machine never working either.
Nah.
I
can't
still
do
don't understand
McDonald's
what
no
the
more,
fuck is
man.
that, but it's just they do. Now I will say they sweet tea is still top tier.
That
See down
breakfast
here,
is crack.
the sweet tea down here, ass.
Really?
It's like they don't put
Really?
because when I worked at McDonald's in high school, bro, it's literally a whole bag of shit, like a bag of sugar you can get
Yeah.
from Walmart.
Melt
You
it
put
down.
put it all in there. They must be putting a cup of sugar in there and calling it a day. That shit is
Said
nasty,
Texas.
dog.
Yeah, nah, I can't. I do love they sweet tea, but
They
I
sweet
mainly
tea.
eat there for breakfast. But I love it just because normally sports and shit, it ends late. We got to grab some real quick. McDonald's right there. I know kids can always get something there for breakfast, or like dinner or something. So it's been reliable for me and the Jones clan, man. So we're gonna rock with that. And then what we doing? Go ahead.
I'd have to say my go-to after something like that would be Whataburger. I know y'all know
Hey,
that
we
guy,
ain't
so-
got what. Hey, mine would definitely be Whataburger too, nigga.
We got one right down the street too.
Damn, that sounds right now at this moment. I would tear the shit out of some Whataburger, dog.
Hey, I will say this though. I did have Burger King the other day, and I ain't gonna lie to you. The burger was hitting. I ain't gonna
The
lie
last
to you.
time I've had Burger King, dog.
I don't know if it was just because I was under the influence, but yeah, Burger King was smacking.
Yeah, I don't know last time I've had Burger King for real.
We
Yeah, I
got
was
one here
shocked.
in town. It just looks dirty as fuck. We've gone there a couple of times. It's been trash. I'm not a big Burger King, but I remember I was driving back from New Jersey one time, and the rest area had this little food court, and Burger King was open. And goddamn, that was like everything was fresh as hell. I was like, hey, Burger King did his thing. But then
Burger
the
King
next
one of
time
them
I went,
spots.
after that, I was like, oh, they back. I went to another one. I was like, never mind.
Nope.
That was just that one good one right
Nope.
there. Yep.
They good once every 6 months.
Yeah. I was like, I used to go there because I used to have this breakfast burrito that I used to smash, and then that shit is like, they was like, all right, we're gonna stop putting meat in here. We're just gonna put some more eggs and shit. And every time I'm like, God damn, can I get some meat with this sausage burrito, dog?
What?
Shit.
Plus Burger King be doing some stupid shit. Didn't they have like a black burger at one point or some shit?
Yeah, they do be
Yeah,
doing that.
they be
extra.
doing all that dumb
But
shit.
when we were kids, they had all the green ketchup, the purple
Yup.
ketchup. They
Yup.
had all that
Mhm.
shit back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I used to love them back in the day. Don't get me wrong. My sister worked
Remember
there.
chicken fries.
Hey,
Oh,
plus they used to
God,
give them
chicken
deals for the
fries.
chicken nuggets too.
Yeah.
Like 20 for like $2 or $3.
$3. Like,
That's
bro,
what
I
scares
should-
me now. That's I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, nah, something
I
wrong with
shouldn't
them.
use it.
Yeah.
Well,
When
I
you made
shouldn't
it too
use it.
extreme, I'm like, all right, nigga, y'all doing too much
yeah,
now.
You giving me 30 fries for $2.
Nah. Yeah.
What am I eating?
Yeah, I don't know about
man.
all that, man. But
All right, so before we pick our top one, because I have a feeling we might all be on the same
Yeah.
one, low-key. But y'all got any other than Whataburger, any other restaurants y'all think should have been on her list, like say for replacing like IHOP and Starbucks or something?
all right, I'll let you know right now. My all-time ultimate favorite restaurant for fast food is Sonic. That's just hands down. I don't have bad meals. It breakfast, lunch, dinner, it don't matter. They don't miss. And I've worked another thing.
ice cream.
Doc, I've worked at probably about 3 or 4 Sonics in college, and I know
Was you
the
skating?
cleanliness, and I know everything gets made fresh for your ass. So I've worked at McDonald's, and I still don't know why I eat at McDonald's after working there. But Sonic, I know for sure that shit, they had some very strict cleaning rules, and the food just fucking slaps,
Did
boy.
you have some Sonic skates? Was you out there skating?
I
Was
did
you on the
skate at
skates?
first. I did skate at
You
first.
on the
bruh.
skates?
I was on the skates.
I
Yep.
remember
Like, that's
them days,
dangerous.
dog.
I've
Well,
definitely
it's
banged
dangerous.
into some cars, nigga.
And niggas coming out there rolling.
Yeah, they don't do
Like,
them no
that's
more.
dangerous.
But I used to see they call it car hops used to come out, man, bust they ass, food flying in the air. That shit used to be hilarious, boy. That shit was hilarious. Shout out my man Trev, dog. He used to work there, man. He had to cut his beard and shit. That shit was hilarious. This nigga had to cut his beard off. He out here skating and shit. He just like a whole different nigga. Shout
Didn't
out
Swift
Trev,
get
dog.
fired on day
Yeah.
one or something like that?
Yeah. Hey, Swift, hey, I'm glad you brought that up. Quick story on that shit. So Swift, RP, man, it's my brother. We
Yes,
all
Lord.
started working there same day, man. They just opened up the one in the Berg. When they open up new restaurants, they hired a lot of people, and you just doing one
Mhm.
thing. Like you ain't
Yeah.
gotta bounce around. You doing one
On the-
thing.
you
They
on the
had this
fries
nigga
and
on
you
fries.
the drinks.
Yeah, his only job was fries. Like literally, pick the basket up, put fries in it, drop it, boom. Like it was the
A little
easiest
salt on
shit
it.
you could have done in the world. So it comes to like our lunch break coming up. I see this nigga worked up and shit. I'm like, damn, you on lunch already? He said, nah, man, they fired me. I said, do what, nigga? They said I wouldn't keep him up. I said, nigga, you just had fries, dog. This man got fired from doing fries, dog, and that's literally his only responsibility. That nigga went out, threw his shirt and shit. That's the funniest shit in the world, dog. Oh, this nigga really got fired, and this was on easy mode, bro. We didn't even get to advance.
Yeah, bro.
He was on easy. You didn't even have to move your station,
You
dog.
didn't hit lunch break.
Yeah,
You
it.
didn't hit lunch rush yet.
Dog.
Oh my
that's funny.
god.
Oh,
Rest in peace,
man.
my brother, man.
Rest in
That's
peace.
some funny shit.
Rest in peace to him, man.
But yeah, Sonic's gonna be my addition to the list. That's my go to fast food restaurants right there.
What you got, Don?
I'm gonna go Qdoba. That's probably gotta be
Okay.
mine. That would
Not
probably be
mad at
mine.
it. Qdoba definitely slaps.
Now I don't know if y'all.
We'll replace
Go ahead.
IHOP with what's my place called? I don't care if they snot on their arm and they still gonna cook my shit right.
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House?
Waffle House. Yeah, I'll put Waffle House on there too.
I'm definitely going IHOP over Waffle House.
I can't do it.
I'm definitely, man. They omelets and shit. Yeah, I gotta go that route.
I don't want you to get a tetanus shot before you cook my meal.
Yeah. I
Just
want
came
to pull up
outside
and
from
see
a smoke
drama.
break. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just had a smoke break
Mhm.
type shit.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, I get.
What
Yeah,
about you,
Waffle House
James?
definitely. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, but there's a place called Freddy's. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Freddy's or not.
Freddy's. Is it like
It's
is a burger joint?
Yep.
I think I've heard
Okay,
of that.
though.
I think I've had it before, actually.
Is it like FREDDIES or
It's FREDDYS.
Freddy's?
Let me see.
Oh, like they got the frozen custards and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been
Yep. Freddy's
there.
frozen.
Yep. That's kind of like Culver's.
They got some. They got some.
it's just like
Culver's is nice too.
Culver's is fire, nigga.
It's crazy
Oh,
to say that because we got Freddy's all over the place, and I've never been in.
Bro, you got to go. They got some skinny
I'm gonna check
fries.
it
But
out.
they fries be hitting, and they got the sauce. You gotta get some of that Freddy's sauce, man. You gotta
Hey,
get
I
some.
just Googled it. I've been there for the first time. That was maybe like 2 months ago. I was having to be out of town and I was like, this shit look good. It was like when I see frozen custard and shit, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be like Culver's or like Steak and Shake or something like that. And that shit was right. I ain't gonna lie. I like them little
must
flat
try it out.
smash burger type joints. So
Yep.
Steak and shake, yeah.
Steak and Shake. Oh, Steak and Shake's definitely a good one. You gotta hit Steak and Shake at the right time though.
I hit Steak and
Man, they
Shake for the
closed them on
first
some
time.
bars.
Yeah, they closed one here in Roanoke when I first moved here. I ate one maybe 2 weeks ago for the first time. I was like, I can't pass this up. I'm here. I was out in West Virginia. It didn't hit. I texted Nikki. I was like, it didn't hit right. I don't know what it was. It was, I mean, it wasn't bad or nothing like that, but it's just like, man, this ain't what I remembered, man. I used to go in there smacked in Richmond back
my
in
God,
college,
dog.
get a double patty melt at like 2 a.m, something crazy. Oh my God.
We used to hit that one, the one in Frankfurt all the time.
Damn, y'all got me hungry.
All right, fellas. Which one your number one? Which one your number one?
Bella Tacos.
Yeah, on this list, Taco Bell.
The Bella Tacos.
Taco Beezy.
Yeah,
The
it's
best. Hey man, dang, what's it? James, you remember freshman year? We had that Taco Bell right across the street from Unitas.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to have us like dollar flat. Damn, it had like a little flat bread, but it had the chicken, the cheese, and some type of like chipotle.
in it. Mm-hmm.
That thing, boy.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
dangerous. Shit's dangerous. Yep. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about. Plus, I be getting that Crunch Wrap Supreme. I put extra everything on that motherfucker. Motherfucker be fat.
I'm a number
Scared
6, 2 chalupas and a taco. That's my, and then I got to get my cheesy Fiesta potatoes on the side with that. Yep. Hey, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. And if I'm feeling good, I'm gonna throw the cheesy Fiesta potatoes and the chalupas, and we really gonna make that shit talk.
Talk to me.
You talking about your stomach? Talk to me. You talking about your stomach? Because your
It's
stomach
well
gonna be on
worth it.
fire.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get those Supreme nachos, or I'm gonna get the quesadillas with the taco on the side, and then the cheesy Fiesta. So they was called the Taco Bell mini shredded chicken quesadillas. That's what them things was called.
Oh yeah, boy.
And they were $1, bro.
Damn.
Niggas will go in there and get like 5 of them. Farm them, bro.
Yeah.
Farm them.
Hey, Taco Bell used to have that nice little value menu for a minute, bro. You can get you a nice little selection.
And them little Cinnabon little donuts they got too. Oh man, perfectly fresh. Oh. I was real fat this morning.
I ain't ate shit today either, so I'm starving. And I'm definitely about to run out and grab me a burger.
Hey, but I will
Jesus,
say
bro,
this
that's so
though.
many memories.
Rallies is a close second for me.
Oh
Rallies
yeah,
is
We
a
ain't
close
got
second.
them here.
we ain't got none here either. I had to get it in when we was in Lex last time. The kids was
We
like,
ain't got 'em
"Damn." Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
We went to
I
that one
like
in
that.
Memphis and damn near died.
Oh yeah.
We went to one in Memphis, stayed out there for about 30 minutes. Had
That was some ghetto ass shit, boy.
Bro.
Shit all fucked
Black
up.
asses, no need. Our black asses didn't need to be out there in the middle like
Nah.
that. Middle of the hood too.
Yeah,
Just
at
standing,
night,
standing
just like some dummies. Yeah, that's how hungry niggas was. We like shit. We gonna get something to eat.
Hey, and Rally's got one of the best milkshakes too. To me, I love them. I love their milkshake.
I honestly don't think I've had one there, to be honest.
Either. I don't think it gets better than Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake, it's hard to get over Steak and Shake, but to me, it holds a special part. But I'm pissed off at Rally's right now.
Damn, they got
There's like
beef.
There's 3 or 4 of them in Lexington right now, and they all say got the sign to say their ice cream machines don't work. How the fuck everybody's ice cream machine don't work? I drove across town to go to another rally.
They on a union strike, nigga.
Man, that was hot.
They on a strike in that bitch. Oh man. All right. So Taco Bell's a champion. Shout out my dog. It's to me, Taco Bell is always good, but then you have the moments where it's like you are fucking extra great today. Like you did your job,
like,
sir.
Why did you go this hard?
Yeah.
like I get that good drink too to go with it.
Oh,
This
man.
just topped it off.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm good and full. But I could probably eat
near.
one more taco.
Yeah, I can go back through this line. I can go back through this line real quick.
I could probably give one more taco.
Oh man, that's my favorite drunk food too, man. Give me some Taco Bells and some drunk shit. Godly. Whew. All right, man. Appreciate y'all with the pick 'em.
Y'all see that TikTok of that little boy? I'm about to send it to you. Little boy come running in the kitchen and smile. You want some Taco Bell?
Nah, I gotta see that one.
Yeah,
you gotta send that. You gotta send that.
My son come to me, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Shit. You say less.
You want some Taco Bell?
Thought you never asked. Man. But no, I appreciate you with the pick 'em this week.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna run it back, man. The listeners love the question of the week that we had last week. So we're gonna run it back, man. And this one kind of stems off a situation with a TikToker. Her and her friends went out and split like I want to say like a $4,600 bill or something like that. So should everyone split the bill when going out to eat or pay for their own?
Paying for my own shit. First off, you got to let somebody know in advance. If you're trying to do something like that, let people know.
That is
at least a couple weeks in advance. Let them know, like, hey, we gonna go to this restaurant. Y'all care if we split the bill? Okay, I got about 3 weeks to get my money right before we go. Because I know it's probably gonna be stupid. But if it's the day of, it's a wrap. Hey, let me get that itemized receipt real quick, bro. I have this and this.
It's always been a controversy over that.
And I think it depends on what type of why are we going? Why are we going? Like, is it a special event?
So this case was somebody's birthday. It was like a birthday celebration. So she had everybody out. Like I wouldn't mind like, hey, we all split the birthday girl's shit, you know.
Yeah. Take care of her.
Yeah, but I'm with Don. Like, if we didn't discuss this shit before the meal or nothing, because why is you ordering all this extra shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hell you ordering all this surf and turf and shit, and we over here eating some mac and cheese.
I got some chicken fingers.
What? Yeah.
I couldn't get the ranch because the ranch $5.
Yeah, like, nah, if we got to do all that, then that's a problem. Like,
especially if I drank water the whole time I was there.
Yeah,
I ain't getting nothing but
water with some lemons.
Yeah,
because my thing, if you're gonna split it too, like, let's at least get a bunch of shit that we can just share at the table. Like, everybody can get a little piece of it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
But I don't like doing that too, because if I like something, I'm not trying to share that shit with everybody. Like, this is my plate.
If there's one on that plate, I'm side eyeing. I'm like, I hope you don't grab it because I'm finna go for it.
Yeah, especially if y'all all done that before and y'all ain't never split the bill like that before. Yeah. You just can't assume that niggas is gonna be ready to do shit like that.
Doing it, bro.
Most of the time, motherfuckers is really just trying to take care of themselves.
You just want to be mad at me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Right now, I'm not splitting.
Yeah, we can split the bill up with what I ate. Yeah, that's how we can split this bill
I'm
up.
telling you, know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get what I got. Y'all go ahead and take y'all shit and cut that up whichever way y'all want to do it.
Whichever way you want to go.
I'll call that. Hey, excuse me, man.
Yeah.
Here's my card. Here's my portion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Yeah.
I'm gonna sign my shit. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Yep. I had a
water.
water.
Feeling good. I'm out of here.
I had the chicken tenders and fries. And I had the little appetizer. That's it. I had 3 things.
You don't have to be mad, bro. That's just one of the situations I don't care. Be mad.
To me, that's just rude, though. Like, you don't expect shit from people is
just
how I kind of take it. Yeah, don't expect, like, we got to communicate here. Like, and again, I'll even take care of the birthday person, whatever, but I'm not going to be sitting here paying for everybody's food. One, I might be like, shit, I don't even like this nigga over here. I didn't want him at the table. You want me to pay for this nigga food? Hell
I ain't spoke to that nigga at all.
Yeah.
I said hello.
Exactly. I'm not paying for this nigga food. Shit, I hope he choke over there. You want me to pay for his food? Hell nah. I don't know, man.
And I told you I was only coming because of you.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. I'm like, yeah, but this be the last time I come to this motherfucker, and I'm still not splitting it. I'm just gonna pay my portion, and now I know I will never come out to eat with y'all again.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna respectfully tell you not to ever invite me out again.
Yeah. You lost.
I'm not coming.
Yeah, you lost that privilege. Never. Hey,
we going to Buffalo Wild Wings. Y'all have fun.
Yeah. Oh man, I appreciate y'all that, man. And for all the listeners out there, I'm definitely curious. We're gonna throw this up, but I'm definitely curious of what y'all got to say. I know some of y'all I'm like, oh, that's not fair. Hey, I don't want to hear all that noise. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all that noise. Hey, more kudos and power to you if you are the one out here paying for somebody's expensive ass meal, because your boy ain't. Because I knew what my budget was coming in this motherfucker, and I made sure the meal I got was in that budget.
Within that budget.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And if you offer me a taste of some shit, don't mean that I'm gonna pay for that whole fucking meal. No,
anyway, hey, you want to try one of these?
You try one of these? Yeah. Nah, nigga. Nah.
Damn it.
You offer it up. I'm assuming that's free, nigga.
Like, I do look good too, but that's $15 right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's a $15 bite.
In his mind, he over here calculating. Yeah, he took a sip of my drink too. That's $3.
Especially too, because that bill was high.
Right now.
How much was that?
4,600, wasn't it?
4,600.
I want to say 46. Yeah.
That's the fuck was y'all eating, nigga?
Yeah, and while we here,
wow.
How many people were there? Y'all know?
Hey, there wasn't a huge table. That's all I can say, man.
I'm gonna say
probably like 10.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 10 max.
I still $500 something, bro.
Nah. You're not ruining my night.
Good.
You're not ruining my night.
10 people, $460. I'm like, ooh.
I don't know if that included the tip.
Some people's paycheck, nigga. That's some people's paycheck for the week.
Full-fledged attitude, bro. Full-fledged attitude. Y'all better not ask me a fucking thing.
Don't even look at me. Nigga, unfriend me and everything.
Don't ask me a damn thing. Like, Don, you good? Yeah, I'm no bloop on here.
Yeah, fuck you, nigga.
You get up to 4,600. You already know when they looked at that menu at first, they had to be like thinking to themselves, nah. Just
imagine being a dude that's like, man, I already ate before I came. I'm just coming to have my presence.
Yep. He got a water.
Nigga, you in here.
Your portion is $460. My ass.
Yeah.
The fuck it is.
I'm gonna laugh so hard to you.
I'm just here to help with the ambiance, nigga.
Oh,
made that shit up.
Oh man, nah. Definitely good shit again, man. The listeners, we definitely want y'all's feedback on that. So let us know. Wrapping up, man. I wanted to put a quote out there, man. I came across something that really hit me that I didn't think about in a certain way. So I wanted to share it with y'all. So it says, when you become lazy, it's disrespectful to those who believe in you. And I don't know who the hell wrote that or whatever it came from, but it really hit me because when we doing stuff and we grinding, of course, we typically thinking about ourselves or whatever. We not thinking about like all the people that's been supporting us since day one. People that just believed in us, like talking about doing this interview with Tony, his mom. You know what I'm saying? Him being lazy would have been disrespectful as shit to her that saw that in him and try to push him and provide for him, give him what he needed. So it's just something I really enjoyed it, man, because we don't really think about that. And even think about the podcast, man. We want to always give our best quality. We want to come up, show half-ass anything, because there's been people that's been supporting us since day one, man. So when we lazy, man, it's just a slap in the face of them. Like, damn, I've been rocking for you this whole time. You gonna come out with some bullshit like this? Like, definitely try to make every episode great for y'all. And just again, man, just appreciate all those that have always supported, man. Whether it's a like, share, comment, just a damn play. You hit play on the episode, man. That's it means a lot to us. So definitely appreciate y'all, man. We wouldn't be here without y'all, man. So keep doing it. We'll keep trying to, sharp tune ourselves and, be the best that we can be for y'all, give y'all some good quality content. But that's all I wanted to throw out there. Anybody got anything else?
I do like that quote.
Yeah, it is. It hit me, man. It's almost stuck with me, man.
Yeah, I like that one.
No, I ain't got none, man.
All right. Well, y'all know what it is. It's the Enlightened Ones podcast. We will catch y'all next week.
Stay off the weed.
Thanks for listening to the Enlightened Ones podcast. Tune in to hear more of our amazing conversations with inspiring guests each week and leave us a review to let us know what you think.
Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts to stay up to date on all the latest news and updates.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram _podcast.